Lovely to see you again. I say that every time, but it actually is. I so look forward to this part of the day. Great to see you there, Kristen. Um, Interestingly enough, this is the 21st session. We were going through the sessions today. This is the 21st session of the swings. And I think we've covered a great deal. Primarily, the objective of the swings was to just help us all get freer in this time of isolation. But I realized that actually we've covered an awful lot of material, a lot of, I think, really important material. And we're getting very nuanced in the material that we're covering. I mean, we've swung for the sheer joy of it. We swung to be able to really primarily get to know ourselves, to love ourselves, to open ourselves, to know that the initial part of any good acting work or artistic work is being able to go into that instrument and feel and experience all the possibilities, all of the doors that just might open to take you to a point of transformation, to take you to a point where there are portals in yourself that you can view the world and other characters and plays that you never knew was possible, so that we have this great sense of humanity, that it is our gift to be able to see the world in as many ways as we possibly can, so that we are servants. We've looked at impulse and action being one. Last time we looked at chaos and how beautiful chaos is, that place that is in between. We've looked at the spheres, experienced the spheres that are all around us. But primarily, we've looked at trusting ourselves, knowing that we come from who we are, from a deep-seated reality, and in reality there is the known, and in reality there is the unknown, and the unknown is as interesting as the known. So that when I go to a play, if I come to see any of you in a play, I don't want to see you telling me anything. I want you to give me the right and the privilege to be able to experience the process with you, to go on that journey with you as you reinvent yourself every time on that stage. And in order to do that, we have to be so entirely alive and so alert and so in tune. Doesn't mean we have to be perfect, but we need to be always exploring that, always going into that, so that the artist underneath has freedom. So today, we always have words, right? Today, the theme of the swings tonight, just what I want you to think about when we're swinging, because we're just going to swing, is the viscosity of movement. What is the viscosity of movement? What is viscosity? It is the degree of thickness or the degree of liquid that runs through us. All characters have a different degree of liquid that's running through them, and we do as well. And in some places in our body, we feel freer. In other places in our body, it feels thicker. And what we try to do is we try to open up so that there is freedom swimming through us. What is through us? There are times when we feel like it's water running through us, or ether. But then there are times when it feels like grease, or thick, or mud, or oily, or like syrup. All of these things, and we can help us go towards transformation of character. But it's important that we acknowledge and we realize where our body is flowing and where there's something that wants to grab us and arrest us and slow us down and thicken us. Now, that doesn't mean that that you're free in all your characters, because not all people are free. But what that does give us is that there's a freedom underneath. There's a freedom in our souls, in our hearts, in our inner lives that will support us in a way of health and allow us to transform into every kind of character that is imaginable. So what is the viscosity of movement? What is the state of fluidity in your body? And fluidity is emotion. Fluidity in the Yat work is called flow. And we always have a swinging of figure 8 between free flow and bound flow. We're never entirely free. Hopefully we're never entirely bound, we'll be dead. So where does that flow go? Where is it? So today, as we swing, we're going to talk about it a lot. As we swing, I want you just to think about, what is this viscid quality that Tom is talking about? And what does it feel like? What do I feel like? What is it that's running through me? So as always, start by standing in yourself. Here we are. Here we are. And it's kind of beautiful. It's like a ritual, isn't it? We don't stand into what we stood in last Tuesday for those people who were with us. We don't stand into where we were last week or last year or where we want to be. We stand in where we are right now. How are you right now? How are you? How does it feel? All of this work is based on sensation. And it stems from a place of truth. It doesn't mean that every performance you do has reality, but everything comes from truth. And your truth is different than my truth. It's different than Michelle's truth, or Christopher's truth, Miranda's truth. And it's so important to know what that is. Because so often we put on masks, we put on veils, we put on enthusiasm, we give it that good old college try. Don't ever talk to me about the good old college try in the theater. Because it will bind you. Are you willing to stand within yourself, to connect with what the sensation is right now, to acknowledge it, and to be seen? Now we are all on Zoom. I don't see you, you see me. But the sensation of the willingness to be seen for who you are in this moment, in this time, in your apartment, in your isolation, in your shutdown, which does not have to be a shutdown, is essential. Unless we want to play parts only from a state of neurosis, or unless we want to only play parts just from a very narrow point of view. But in order to do that, there's the fluid that is running through our body, which is emotion. And that fluid is what we're freeing in the swings. So stop, close your eyes, feel the swing into your inner and outer, down through your body, and give it a quality. What quality is it? Is it like ether? And what if it were? Is it thick grease? Oh, there are characters that come into the world on stage in the films or on the streets or playing musical instruments from that. It's perfectly okay. But so you have all of these things, but it is the degree of the viscosity. Is it high? Is it low? Where is it? Is it oily? Is it like gas? Is it feathers? And before you can experience different degrees of the flow of the emotion, you have to acknowledge your own. And I mean, this isn't a pep talk, you're wonderful. You're utterly wonderful. We are amazing. With all our warts and wrinkles, and beauty, and hope, and fears, it's absolutely wonderful. Open. Feel that width. Breathe into that. And release. 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 Now, as you release into your depth, and we know that there's no concrete block down there, it's a beautiful arc of a curve. There are no blocks, there are no straight lines, there is only continual movement. That is your movement that you are in. As you yield and receive what's there, and it comes to you, and you're feeling deeper. What is coming? What is the quality? What is the viscosity? And more importantly, where is it light and where is it more arrested? Where is it totally flowing? Where is there something that wants to stop you? And explore that. Just explore it on your own. Hey, hey, hey. Explore the future. Hey, hey, what is that like? Hey, explore the past. Hey, 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 hey. Now imagine that you're standing within yourself. Whoa. And it becomes like ether, like very light. Hey. Stand in that. Just stand in that. And how does that make you feel? What is the portal that is open to you? How are you seen and how do you see? And again, yield. Whoa. Whoa. And imagine that the emotion is like syrup. Wow. Wow. For those Canadians, it could be Canadian maple syrup. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Wow. You can still, wow. Wow. Splash yourself with it. Whoa. Whoa. And stand in that. And it is a different portal of yourself, a different quality. Now let's just imagine that we are not supported by our skeleton, by our tendons, but we are supported by fluidity. So it is not the vertebra, it is the energy between the vertebra that's supporting us. It's not the knee or the hip, it's the energy between that. What does that feel like? Let your head fall on your chest and just release through the spine. It's okay. Oh, just straight down. I can't see you. It's okay. You can see me. It's okay. And just, yield there. Just yield. Breathe into the small of your back. Feel the swing of the rib cage. So what if you were supported by water? I want you to slowly come up, but I only want you to come up when you're breathing in. And I want you to feel as if every time you're coming up, you're being buoyed by the water in your body, the flow. You can take your time. The flow of the water, the flow of the water. And you're only moving when you're coming up. And as you come up, I hope that you feel a freedom. I hope that you feel that you're holding on to less, that you're trusting your body more, and that there's a flow in your body and a pleasure in your body. You don't have to be grinding into your bones. There we are. There we are. Sweet. Let go, let go, let go, let go. The air is in you. It's not outside of you, it's in you. The air, the room is in you. What's outside of the room is in you. The trees are in you here. In that chaos, the splash of the water, the splash of the flow, the freedom of your emotion. Way! Whoa, have fun with that. Whoa, hey! Whoa! Whoa, I know some of you can't make sound, but that doesn't matter. Whoa! You can still feel the waterfall. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Now you're the child that's standing in the playground. And feel the swing. Feel how beautiful that flow is. The quality of that air in your body. It's in your body. Everything is in your body. Everything is revealed through your body. Emotion is revealed through the quality of the viscosity of the emotional movement, what we call flow. You're still swinging. We're still swinging. We are not arrested. We do not have to be grabbed, thickened, right? Oh, if you play a villain, it might be great fun if you're playing Dracula. Oh. But still underneath that is the beautiful flow. Swing again, reverse the transmission and the receiving of energy. When you let go to breath, you are receiving energy. But we're going to reverse it, so we receive behind, whoa, and we give it out front. So there we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Receive, whoa, give it away. Whoa, let go. Whoa, chaos, whoa, 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 let go. Whoa, whoa, splash it, way, oil it, whoa, peanut butter, I don't care, whoa, 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 but it is emotional life, whoa, 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 emotion is wide, it is wide. It's like rolling is so beautiful. A person, who has a great deal of flow, even if they're walking, they can feel as if they're rolling. You go to an art gallery and you see something beautiful, right? And you feel it in width, in the future, in the past, on the sides, above you, but still in width. And you feel all those spheres of energy. And they're liquid. And they're beautiful. Because they come to you. Because they're in you. They come from you in a deep place. We don't have to grow up. Well, we do have to grow up. I don't know about growing up. Let me know when anyone tells me how you grow up. I'd love to join you. But inside, we grow older. We get conditioned. We have bad things happen. And that fluidity becomes muddy. But it doesn't mean that it will not release. Because where there's mud, there's water. Where there's oil, there's gas and freedom. And that's all inside of us. And wah, 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 wah. Feel the freedom of flow. Way! Wah, wah, wah. Wah. Release yourself, wah. Release back on the right, wow. Hello, wah. And back, wah. Wah. And left, wah. Wah. You're freeing, wah. The past with your flow. Now right, whoa. Wow, whoa. Whoa. Does it make you want to dance? Wow, wow. And left, whoa. Wow. 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 Feel this? Standing up, it's still happening. You can feel and you can see the energy moving out of your body. That's still happening. It's wide. Whoa, left forward. Whoa, 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 right forward. Whoa, you exist there. Whoa, feel the flow there. What is that like today? Whoa, left angle forward. Whoa, 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 right angle forward. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stay there. Whoa. What does that feel like? What is that? What does that make you want to play? Who are you? There. In order to access anything, it's important to come from freedom. In order to access anything, it's important to come from love, from hope, from adventure, from curiosity, from generosity, from humility, from grace. I know that sounds very spiritual, but it's true, and I believe it, and I get to say it because I believe it. Just like you get to say what you believe, unguardedly, as an artist. Coming back. Here we are. What's it like back there? What's it like back there? Is it oily? It's like rubber. It's like air. It's like feathers. What is that back there? How are you back there today? That is your past. Hey, release the past. Hey. 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 Sometimes when I go there, I want to cry. Which is a freedom of bound flow. Laughing is a freedom from bound flow. Yawning is a freedom from bound flow. Now let's get really wide. Wide into the back. And you feel the emotion back there? Whoa, it's wide. Go back with it and come forward. Go back with it. You exist there. Right back. Whoa, let's stay there for a moment. That's great. Stay there and step forward. Do you feel your past? Do you feel, I feel how I can settle into my past, that there may be some freedom there, not so much on that side, but on this side. But swing with freedom into the future. Whoa, 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 yield to it. Chaos, whoa, now let's get wide. Whoa, whoa. Now what happens? Whoa, when we bring the width, whoa, into the future, whoa, and it streams through us, whoa, like water, wow, like air, like clouds, wow, go to it, wow, go to it, wow, go to it, the yielding, wow, go to it, wow, stay there, stay there, that freedom, the width, feel the spheres, the table, the ladder, the sky, the stratosphere, way up there, down the table, the step ladder, the ground, way below you, subterranean to subterranean, and release. You exist there. You exist here. You exist here. So you exist here, everyone swing up. Open it. Open it. A little bit more until it's wide. Now ask yourself the question as we do it again. What is the viscosity of that freedom? Is it tight? Is it holding on? Is it loose? What is it? Let's go. Let's do it quite quickly, okay? Hey, 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 hey. Now slowly. Open. Open. Above you in the right. Behind you in the back. On the right and back. Breathe into your left hip. What is the quality of that flow? What is the quality of the emotion? Now down below you. We exist there. Now on the table plane. What is that, eh? Where are you? Where are you at home today? Other side. You exist in that sphere. Is it beautiful? Just sloping up. Breathe into your right hip. Feel that beautiful inner figure eight and the table. And the step ladder. And the ground. The earth. And the subterranean. Stay there. How is that for you? For me, that is extraordinarily bound. That is like mud. If I acknowledge that, and I know that it can become liquid, don't try. Acknowledge where things are bound in order to free them. You are all free. In some areas of your experience and your personality than in others. Unless you're some sort of movement saint. Characters are all freer. So characters, right? I'm going to find things from their places where they're not free or they're free or all that kind of. We go to that. But first of all, we swing in order to acknowledge and experience the vastness that exists within us. And way back here, we're going to sing a wee. Wow. 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 No deeper. Wow. In the stratosphere, subterranean. What? Oh. Wow. Wow. Whoa. Whoa. It's gone forever. Whoa. Doesn't belong. No, it's gone. Whoa. Whoa. That's gone. Let go of it. Whoa. What? And what? On the other side. And what? Why not find your enormity? And what? It's gone. What? Through your ceiling. Oh, hello again. What? And you yield what? To what is behind you in your depth. And what? And stand in that. You have this, you have this, right? You have this, and you have this. What is freer? Was this more liquid? Was this more liquid? What was the quality of this and the quality of that? And this work is nuanced. I doubt very much that they were the same. Which is wonderful. Don't be afraid of where you're bound. Don't be afraid of where it gets muddy. Enter it. That's when progress happens. Because we spend so much of our lives nurturing our armor. Our armor may have come for very good reasons in our body. But as artists, in a safe environment, must be a safe environment where everything is exposed and we're not being abused and we're not abusing, we hope that our armor will start to disintegrate and literally fall away. And we can become more in touch with who we really are. Yield up. Left arm angled down. Put your lungs in your hand back there, your hands to the sky. And just imagine the figure eight swinging between you. And all you are is this entity in between that figure eight, with all of this possibility, that you don't have to reach for it anymore because it's there. Drop your left arm, drop your right arm. Align your hips, align your shoulders. Maintain contact with that beautiful swing of the figure eight at angle, which frees your thought and your emotion. Stay there, but look forward. And acknowledge the difference of movement inside of your body. If the body can reveal everything, then we can do things within the body to nurture something, to discover anew. Left up, way beyond. Yield to that. Left arm down in depth. You are up in our floating. I mean, we're up in our dabbing, our flicking. We're back there in our ringing, our pressing. But yield to them both because they're both wonderful. They are both extraordinary because you're extraordinary. The artist, every human being is extraordinary. Without ego, not extraordinary with ego. Let go to it. Feel the great length of that figure eight. Let go of your right arm. Let go of your left arm. Align your hips, your shoulders, and your head, and your shoulder. Swinging through the cycle, the cyclic plane. Swinging through rhythm. And in this, in a moment, I want to ask you, where do you feel freer? In the rhythm, the quick rhythm, or the sustained rhythm? You will have a preference and swing. Whoa! 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 To your freedom in the accident, a beautiful accident of acting. Whoa! Reverse, sorry, here we go again. My mistake, keep going. Whoa! Let go. Whoa! Let go, do it 8 times. Whoa! Whoa, really need yourself now. Whoa, really, what's that, like water? Whoa, what's splashing out of you today? Whoa, let go. And whoa, let go. And to the left. Whoa, 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 to the chaos. Whoa, to the chaos. Other side, whoa, to the chaos. Whoa, to the chaos. Whoa, to the chaos. Whoa, to the chaos. And open. Swing open the back of your ribs. The front. Feel the midriff opening and what is the quality of that flow? And up. Feel the relationship between the height and the depth behind you so that the higher you go, the further you breathe down into your heels. Feel the volume of yourself, but yield to it. Don't stretch, yield to it because you're so enormous. Now increase the angle. What happens now? Now bring it down. Feel the breath coming up your butt. Feel the breath opening the small of your back. Down, feel the breath opening the relationship from where you are going down there, opening up between your shoulders and way down into the subterranean part of yourself and feel the breath opening up the back of your beautiful brain. Between your ears and way down the top of your skull into the ceiling. Swing back. Way down, feeling you open up the skull, across your eyebrows. Feel the breath in your cheekbones. Feel the breath in your jaw. And up slightly. Now feel the breath in your throat. Open throat. Open throat. Shoulders, bring it up. Feel the breath in your chest. And put your breath in your heart. Put your lungs in your heart. And acknowledge that your rib case is not a rib cage. The rib case is fluid as well. It opens up the heart. It is not armor. You can breathe there. It is a wonderful place for free flow to emanate from. Up. Feel it down into your diaphragm and up. Down into your lower diaphragm, into the groin. Down, you're breathing into your knees, way back there, way down your shins. You're breathing into your toes. You're swinging in your toes. And way below that and higher into the upper regions of your past, your lightness. You're gliding, you're floating. What is the viscosity of that movement? The relationship between the height in your past and the depth of your future. I know that may sound crazy, but always there is opposition. What is always important is the relationship. What is the relationship between your inner life and your outer life? What is the relationship between what you want and what you get? What is the relationship between your strong weight and your light weight? What is the relationship between your past and your future? What is the relationship between your reflective thought and that curve and the ability to come to conclusion? And what is your relationship between fear and bravery? Between terror and valor? Open and sweet. Swing that leg, other side. How wide is that? The wider it is, believe it or not, the more liquid it is. Or the more it'll free the flow. That's my favorite expression, is those people who've been studying me for ages, free the flow. What does that mean? It means allow yourself to go through the bound to freedom, but you have to acknowledge the bound. And 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, and swing. Root, there you go. 2, press, quadra, and open. 1, 2, 3, 4, and swing. Have fun swinging. Who cares? Don't listen to me anymore. Just swing. 3, 4, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and swing. 2, 3, 4, and both. 1, 2, 3, 4, and swing again. Why not? 2, 3, 4, and open. 1, 2, release, and come in your body. 1, 2, release. Whoa, hello, action. 1, 2, release. Whoa, hello, Tom. 1, 2, release. Whoa, release back on the right. 2, release. Whoa, on the left. 2, release. Whoa, and right forward. 2, release. Whoa, and left. 2, release. Whoa, swing towards me. Whoa, release. Whoa, release. Whoa, release. Whoa, and then again. Whoa, release. Whoa, release. Whoa, release. Whoa, release. Starting that breath. We can walk forwards as if we're walking backwards. Some people do. Release forward as you're walking backwards. Feel how the dynamics of that, the rhythm of that. And back, release back and walk forward. Future and the past. Just take a moment. I said I would ask you earlier on, about 10 minutes ago. Where do you feel freer today? Do you feel more liquid and freedom? The viscosity is lighter in your future? Or is it in your past? And it's a very important question to ask in character work. Now you will change, obviously. If you're telling somebody about the most glorious wedding you've ever had, it's in the past, and it might be beautiful. We're talking about going towards an incredible celebration. The lockdown is over and there's going to be a party. You're going to feel freedom in the future. But where are you now? And people have characteristics where they like going, they love being more one or the other. So stop and ask yourself, what is your preference? Preference is about acting. Really ask yourself that question. Do you feel freer in history, or do you feel the history of yourself, or do you feel freer in the possibility of the future? And you can feel freer in both. Now connect with objects. Allow yourself to be seen by those objects. In height around you in your future. In depth around you in your future. Where do you feel the freedom of the viscosity? Behind you, above you, way up there. Really connect. Give over, be seen by what's back there. That exists, that's always looking at you, always, and you are always looking at it. When we see a wonderful actor, a dancer, we feel all of those energies. We feel that person being looked at from all those areas and that person looking in all those areas, whatever behind you, in depth. What is there? Not intellectually, maybe not even through images, but through sensation. We exist as actors within sensation. What can we trust? Our bodies, if they're healthy, will make the adjustment. We want to be healthy. And as artists, we want to be extremely healthy. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the side, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do it again. Now, let's imagine that even though we're looking forward, we're experiencing this in width. And what does the swing feel like now? 1. Feel the width. 2. Maybe you're unbalanced, which might be better. You're not hanging on to the narrowness of your world. The other side. And in width. 1. And it reveals itself in your shadow moves. You see my hands? I'm not doing that on purpose. Actually, I just caught myself. Those are a shadow move and open. Lower your center. Swing into depth. To the inner. Feel that unknown of the subconscious. Beautiful. The unknown is as beautiful as the known. The adventure to that. We finish by coming through our bodies. Wow. And wow. And feel a sense of wonder right there. And wonder right there. What's there? Trust. Wonder and really let go. Release. We don't know if it'll come back. And whoa. Oh, we've come back. Whoa. whoa, whoa, just stand in that. Imagine it's still happening. Your inner life and your outer life, the negotiation between that is still happening. And just before we stop, ask yourself, what is the viscosity, the quality of the viscosity of movement that is running through you now? Looking for my glasses. Who took my glasses? Oh. Thank you, everybody. Once again, thank